All right, this is the Wednesday, August 9th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and a lot to talk about here. Let's get right into it, starting off here late during the 5 o'clock hour at the Greensboro Tower camera. Looking pretty good this morning. No big problems for a lot of the Piedmont zones down in the Charlotte area. As I look toward uptown Charlotte, a little bit of cloud cover, certainly still overhead, and temperatures not bad this morning. A little cooler than where we were yesterday, sitting in the 60s in a lot of the Piedmont, including Charlotte. 68 with a nice north wind around 6 miles per hour. Yesterday, temperatures held down, extensive clouds, some rain at times. And today, for a lot of the region, temperatures are going to be held down as well, but less rain across the Piedmont. I'll show you that in just a second. These were your highs across the Triad viewing area yesterday. There's the Charlotte region. Not too bad overall. Now, there's the radar over the past couple of hours. Not a whole lot happening early this morning. Now, you go over to near the coast. That's where you have some areas of showers from the Outer Banks, and then arcing from there down into parts of Georgia and South Carolina. And that's where the best zone of shower and thunderstorm opportunities will be today, anywhere from the North Carolina coast down into South Carolina and then through Georgia, Mississippi, and Alabama. Across the Piedmont, north of North Carolina, the foothills, the mountains, looks pretty good. That northeasterly flow will keep things relatively quiet for us. And you notice the future radar product pretty quiet through the mountains, foothills, and the Interstate 85 portion of the Piedmont. You get over to I-95 and closer to the coast, that's where you have much better shower and thunderstorm chances. For instance, Triad viewing area, low 80s for highs. Northeast wind at 4 to 10. There's your highs across the region. Looking pretty good. And hey, big evening this evening as the Carolina Panthers kick off the preseason, and we will have that game for you right here on Spectrum News, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Panthers hosting the Houston Texans. Looks pretty good. I can't totally eliminate the chance of an isolated shower, but the chance of rain during the game is really quite small. As we get toward kickoff, temperatures dropping from the low 80s into the upper 70s, and temperatures will drop through the 70s from there. So it looks pretty good for the Panthers preseason opener this evening. Tomorrow's weather still pretty good across the region. That northeasterly flow hanging on, so I think for a lot of the Piedmont, still rain chances pretty low for Thursday with highs that look like that. But by Friday, much more unsettled, much better scattered shower and thunderstorm chances Friday. And I think as we get into Saturday, maybe fewer storms again, and then more unsettled Sunday on into next week. Looks like a fairly extended period of rather unsettled weather Sunday into next work week. Now, in the tropics, still watching this tropical wave in the Atlantic that could develop as we get toward this weekend or so. We'll watch that as it gets toward the western Atlantic. But here's Franklin. It has moved across the Yucatan Peninsula, now in the Bay of Campeche, down in the southern Gulf of Mexico. It is a strengthening tropical storm. As of the 5 a.m. advisory, 65-mile-per-hour sustained winds. And Franklin has a really good chance of becoming a hurricane today prior to landfall tonight, late tonight, along the coast of Mexico. And as Franklin makes that second landfall, it'll then weaken very quickly over the very mountainous terrain of Mexico. But there are hurricane warnings up for a portion of the Mexican coast due to the pretty strong possibility that Franklin does become a hurricane prior to landfall. And the European model ramping this up pretty nicely as this approaches landfall. Could even make a run toward not just a Category 1 hurricane if everything unfolds just correctly today, but just not a lot of time over water. So this is not going to become a major hurricane. And, hey, the big sports calendar continues around the Charlotte region. PGA Championship getting into full swing tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms with highs in the 80s. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.